Chris might jump on here.
I'm sorry?
Chris might jump on here. Maybe she will, maybe she won't.
Okay.
But she should be on here. And then if people come up with questions, let us know. Are you on that link right now?
No, sir. I was getting ready to make another. I got a couple posts I got to make at 6 o'clock, including the TikTok and like 4 or 5 other companies.
Okay. So right at 6, let's go live,
Perfect.
and live.
Because I'll have an alarm that goes off right at 6, so I'll know when to.
Okay.
Well, that's just my posting alarm too. Coincidentally, every one of the posts that y'all gave me for like the TikToks to do lined up with when I already post for all my Texarkana stuff. So it's just like one after another. Like it makes it just because I already had alarms set for those times.
Gotcha.
But right now, I'm trying to find a flooring room shot of a floor that we're gonna showcase today, but there's not one.
Take a picture of that.
Do what?
Take a picture of that sunrise.
Right.
Like, that's what you don't want to see.
Right. Comparison. See, I did mention to him, come utilize the podcast room sometime, but I don't know how he feels about it. He's like a 71-year-old man.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? But he's pretty hip, though. He gets in front of the camera. He's not worried about it. He'll get in front of the camera, but a lot of people don't like to.
Is that good? Is that a good training class everywhere? New color. You want to get on that link and make sure our audio is good?
I will. Yes, sir. Oh, you got a alarm going? Daily devotional? I cleared it for you, but you got to catch up on that one. Reschedule. Okay, so when will I tell if somebody's commenting over here, or is it all going to only come through the phone?
And then both, probably. Hopefully people show up on that Zoom.
Just show up in the
That
Zoom.
would be the goal.
Okay.
If not, more people are probably
Bro, we could have done this in front of that TV.
so we could be watching it.
Yeah. I told them to move.
Last time it was good when we were watching.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at. Looking at me.
Mason? The Mason?
Hey
Can
guys.
we turn this or something so I can watch myself?
Yeah. I say I could definitely probably like. Ooh. We'll move this table over a little bit.
Right? So you want to get the recording for podcast. Make
Yes.
sure you record that on the actual Zoom.
Record on the actual Zoom, not the camera.
Let's do this. If we can record on that too, that would be awesome.
I'll just push record right now and see if it.
Hmm.
I'm not sure how to test to see it.
Recording in progress.
Yeah, just put record and
Say
see
it's
what happens.
pushing record, but we got about 4 minutes,
Okay.
and then I'll dink, and start there. But that one may already be on, ready.
Yeah, that should.
Okay.
People should jump on there. But let's do a podcast through this, so we get the podcast off of it.
So you're gonna. So just do a pre-recording in the beginning before we go live. So if you want to record that right now, just say, "Welcome back to the Tiny Home Podcast. We're going live today."
You want me to
And
do
then-
that one with just my phone?
Sure.
No, you need to be on the side with. Can we or no?
Yeah, you could do it on his phone as long as it's sideways, just in case we need it.
Hey, Sneha, you're on the podcast. No, you don't. No, you don't. Next time,
That way
tomorrow.
it'll be still. I won't be moving.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Ready when you are.
Okay. What are we gonna talk about?
Hey, welcome back to the same as
No,
Tiny-
about. Or today we're gonna be talking
Floor
about
plan.
4 things: floor plans, land preparation, financing, and building process.
What about land? Oh yeah.
Right?
Well, I'd hate for it to be the only thing that's moving. Let me grab this real quick just to be safe.
Whose music is that in the background?
Lift of an angel right there.
Dang, bro, he didn't took my workers.
Who?
I was gonna use my Fabian brothers
For what?
siding.
Oh, here? What are they gonna do?
Put siding up with the chocolate. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, playing here.
Are they doing that tomorrow? Yeah, I don't know what they're.
Okay. I am
Welcome to the Tiny Home Podcast, the #1 podcast in the world. And today is going to be super amazing because we're not only going to be live, but we're also going to be here at the factory where we build the homes, where we build the dreams. It's super awesome. Kyler, just tell them a little bit of how this happened, bro.
Absolutely. Hey, today we do these Q&As every single week, but today we're also recording our podcast. We're going to talk about 4 things: floor plans, land preparation, financing, and the whole build process. And the reason we came to you today, and we're showing you the behind the scenes of where everything is built, to spice it up a little bit, but to show you guys, hey, this is the real deal, and we want to bring it live to the podcast. So I'm super excited, Zeke, today. Super excited to eventually, we're going to be bringing on live guests as well, but today's going to be a good one. I'm super excited.
Yes, sir. Perfect. Make sure you hit live on everything. That should be plenty. Then we can get live. What's up, Chris?
Let's start now. Good to start.
Guys,
Yes.
Is that all the sound we have?
Can you pull it up higher, the sound on my computer, and see if we can hear it? Just the volume on the keys.
Oh.
So we got Chris and Julia. Hey, we're live on TikTok, right? Facebook, and our group. Okay, awesome. Hey guys, so today's going to be super, super exciting. We're going to be live on TikTok, Facebook, and we're also on Zoom. So if you guys want to hop on Zoom and ask us questions live, that would be absolutely amazing. However, we're going to get started talking about 4 different things. Number 1 is floor plans. Number 2 is land preparation. Number 3 is financing, literally just bringing some budget clarity. And number 4 is building process. And as you guys can see, we're here at the factory, guys. So if you do have any kind of questions, feel free to jump on, ask the questions, whether you're on Facebook, TikTok, or if you want to come to Zoom. I know we're going to have people helping us out, sending people over to Zoom, so you guys can ask us live questions.
Absolutely.
Tyler, tell us a little bit about these lives, bro.
Hey, what's up? What's up, TikTok, YouTube? I think we're live on Facebook as well. Me and Zeke doing a live today. My name is Kyler. For you guys that are coming and joining us live today, we do these once a week, so make sure to send these to your friends, families that are interested in looking at homes, being educated. My name is Kyler. This is Zeke. We've been in the real estate, the building homes the last 7 years, and we started doing these Q&As, and I believe it's a lot, just bringing you guys education on the home building process, which is what we're going to do today. We're going to talk about 4 topics about home building process, what it takes to do it, and everything that goes in building a home. That's why we brought it outside out here, so you can see our 56,000 square foot facility of where we build the homes, how we build them, and I'm super excited today. Today's going to be super good.
Yes, it's going to be super amazing. One of the biggest things that people have been asking is literally about floor plans. Hey, can you customize homes? How big can you go? How small can you go?
Absolutely.
Do you have different layouts? So tell us a little bit of everything that goes into literally a floor plan and then go into a building.
Yeah, so floor plans are very customizable down to where we start with a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. We go up to 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-bedroom, 1-bath. So we have about 10 different floor plans. You can actually go to our TikTok or YouTube. There's a link on our, even on Facebook. For you guys that are joining us live, there's a link that you can go download our floor plan catalog. And a lot of people come to us and like, hey, can I customize this floor plan? Of course, you can change some different things around. When you come into our facility, we have a design center where you walk through with a home expert and you literally look on a screen and you say, hey, I like this or I don't like this. And then what we do, the cool part is we take you through these doors right here. We give you the VIP access, the tour of other homes. We have about 40 different homes on site that are getting built right now. And the cool part is you get to go in there and look at what everybody else is doing. I think that's the coolest part about it, is you get to see what everybody else is doing. And we've just made it a cool experience. So the whole thing about the Ritz-Carlton and tiny homes, what we're pushing out. Just a real quick, you guys that are joining us live on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, hit that like button. We want to see those likes go on, and put in the states where you're joining in from. Because no matter if you're in Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, wherever you're at, all over the world, we want to know where you're coming at from. And make sure you're asking your questions down below.
Yes.
Let's get back to the podcast.
That is awesome. So we do have a question now. Is there any way that you would be able to reach South Louisiana?
Absolutely, we do wonder. We are the areas that we reach right now are Oklahoma, Louisiana, Texas, and Arkansas. These are the 4 states that our company right now goes to. So wherever you're at in Louisiana, mention that in the comments. And if you want to know more information, my team is on the back end. They will make sure to send everything to you. But yes, we deliver to your area in Louisiana.
Yes, I absolutely love that. Something that you were touching on, and I absolutely think that it's the most amazing experience, is when we have customers come in. We literally, people are driving 5, 6, 8, 10 hours. I have a customer coming Tuesday, 11 and a half hours. She says, we're doing it a 2-day trip.
Yeah,
kind of a deal.
I love that.
Like, super awesome.
Yeah.
And I think one of the biggest and the craziest thing is you get to walk through each home, right? And literally you could pick 1 or 2 things of each home, and then we come back to a drawing board and say, you know what? Well, I like the ceilings of the gray house over there. I love the exterior siding of that home over there. I love the color of this home. And then literally you get all your thoughts, everything, put it in one piece of paper, and then we create a floor plan off of it, correct?
100%. That's how the floor plan consultation goes. You can actually book a call, and you can go over a floor plan consultation, and you can figure out your floor plan, which one you like. Hey, I don't like this one. Then your home expert will be able to help you out in that one. So I think our design, works out perfectly for us.
Yes, absolutely amazing. Another thing is, how does Saddlebrook make small spaces feel bigger and more open?
We get that question asked a lot, and most people are like, how do you take a 16 by 52, 800 square foot home, how do you turn it to a 2-bedroom, 2-bath? And it's as simple as we raise our roof pitches to a 712 roof pitch, and then we make the interiors a cathedral ceiling. That means that you get that feel of that openness versus having a flat ceiling. I think our lights are going on. But you get that cathedral ceiling, you open up your floor plan. Yeah, just walk around and you can get it out. So when you do that, it'll make the space on the inside feel a lot bigger. And here's the cool part. We design our floor plans around what's efficient. We have no wasted space. When you really look at houses, there's a lot of dead space that you really never use in a house. So we're taking in an economy, where we're at right now in the world, where people are building 3,000, 4,000 square foot homes, do you actually need that much space? That's the question that I want to ask is like, do you need that space, or is it like, I want that space?
Well, actually, now that you touch on that, that's a very good point, because I've been in houses where they're 3,000 square foot, and they literally have sections, 4x4, 6x6 spaces that they literally block it off. There's nothing there. People who have like 2-story homes, like they do a whole staircase in a, I don't know, 12 by 10 area, and that area is just dead space.
Nothing. And if you don't, and if you have that space, here's where furniture companies make their money. You have 5 bedrooms, but you only need 1. But you don't want them to be empty, so you go to the furniture store, you buy the furniture, you put the beds in there, you put all the stuff in there, you spend tens of thousands of dollars, and then you really never use them. So we're trying to make what we're working here at Saddlebrook, and we even build bigger houses. That's what most people don't understand about our floor plans. We can build you the 2,000 square foot home. We can build you the 2,500 square foot home. That's not the problem. I want you, when people come in here, to really look at our floor plans and design them, but walk through what I've already built, because when you look at our homes and you look at the cathedral ceiling, you're like, I don't even need that much. I need a kitchen, a bedroom, and a bathroom.
Yes.
And we do tile showers, we do the nice granite countertops on the kitchen, the backsplashes, the big living rooms with the fireplaces. You get literally everything that you get in a big home, can put down in a size where it's like very efficient, that doesn't cost you a lot to maintain as far as your electrical and your AC units and all that goes. I think it's cool. I think that's where the world is going. I've been in it for over 7.5 years now, and where I think it's going is where people are living on a budget where, hey, do I want to have a 2,000, 3,000 square foot home, or do I want to downsize and I want to be closer to family? I want to go on more trips, and I want to really save more money, because I don't know where the world's actually going to go.
Yeah. I absolutely love that, and it's true. Everybody that I've been talking to has been saying that. Literally, most of the people that come in is because they don't have their kids anymore. You know, their kids are either gone to college or they're no longer living there. They don't need a 3,000 square foot facility or house anymore.
Yes.
They actually need something where they could clean up easy. They don't have to be there, you know, managing everything plus the bills. So I think downsizing is definitely the way that the world is going, and especially people now like are living in a small apartments, but then they're next to other people.
100%,
Yeah.
yeah. And the rent's not cheap. The next question is, what are the best design tips for creating a peaceful, clutter-free home? And I'm gonna go on Facebook and make sure we don't have any questions there.
Yeah, that's a great question. I think the best way is having exposure, having open areas, right? One of the things that I've always talked to my wife about is if we don't have furniture where clothes could sit on, we're good, right? So having just a clean environment, knowing exactly that you have things designated for its purpose, it's very, very powerful. So with our homes, I think it's very important to know that you don't have enough space just to store things.
Right.
You don't either you need it or you don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you need it, I mean, you'll find a way to put it somewhere, right?
Right.
If you don't need it, you find a way to get rid of it quick.
Right. We got a couple questions. I want to get to our Facebook community. We have a person, David, that asks, "Do you deliver to Iowa?"
Iowa. I'll let you answer that question.
David, currently we do not deliver to Iowa. In the future we do want to, but make sure to reach out to our team, and we can probably help you find someone there if we can't deliver there. Missouri, will you ever deliver there? We have checked into it. Same to you. Reach out to our team, and we can at least, if you're depending on where you're, like what the time frame is you want to get into a home. If it's 6 months, 12 months, or a year, we can definitely look at that and see. Hey, it might be a year timeline when you're needing a home. We might be in Missouri in a year, so just make sure to let us know what timeline you're on.
Yes, and stay tuned because we will be posting every single time that we expand. That is our whole goal. We will be in all 52 states soon. So
yeah, absolutely. And this is actually a live podcast. We have a Tiny Home podcast that we're on. For you guys that watch the Tiny Home podcast, that are subscribed to it, the whole goal is for me and Zeke. We're going to bring on other guests. The whole goal was to educate you guys about the home building process, about floor plan consultations, design questions, which products to use, and then land preparation. We have created this podcast to bring value to you, but to open up your mindset on what's really happening in the home world and what's really going on, which is very exciting. So if you haven't watched our Tiny Home podcast, make sure to go over to YouTube, subscribe to it, and I want you guys right now that are watching live, drop some questions in there. I'm watching them right now. If you have any, otherwise we're going to get back to the podcast right here. It's about land preparation and site process.
yes,
Because a lot of people ask that question, how do I get my site ready? Which if you're buying a home from us, we have the whole package where we do everything. But some people, hey, they want to do it themselves. So the first question is, what do I need to do before my land is ready for a modular home?
That's a great question, and you're touching on a lot of.
We're gonna see how educated he is.
A lot of good points, right? I think the number one thing to make sure, and every single time you have land, is your zoning for sure. Is it zoned for residential, commercial? Can you actually put a modular home on there? There is a lot of restrictions depending in the county you are, depending on the city you are. There's a lot of variance on that. Number two is where exactly you're going to put it. What kind of soil do you have underneath of it? So that's a great question. There's a lot of people that do know about soil and a lot of people that don't know about soil. If you're one of those persons that doesn't know anything about soil, you could do hire a soil technician that will go out there and actually check. B, come reach out to us. We do have people on the road all the time doing site checks, right? Where we go and inspect your area, we check your land for you, but also we make sure that the whole area is available for a modular home. We've had situations where there's a gate, there is trees, there's power lines, many different things that possibly won't allow you to have a modular home, but possibly will. If you do have any type of questions like that, we could definitely help you with the site evaluation. What else goes in a site evaluation?
Site evaluation comes down to, some people live back in the back roads and all that, so you got to make sure the roads are clear enough. You're always looking for your entrance, what kind of entrance you have. But the biggest thing is he mentioned, I want to get on that topic, is your soil. What kind of soil do you have? And a lot of times, if I'm doing a concrete foundation for a modular house, one of our houses, I want to, just to be safe, I want to do a soil sample. Once my pad is poured, I'm going to do I'm going to spray it for termites, just so I'm good to go on there. After my pad's down, I'm usually going to go a little bit wider in case I want to do skirting, anything like that. I'm going to put a ledge on there for water not to go underneath there. But that really covers your concrete the foundation part of it. Second thing is, before a home can be brought in, you've got to have a gravel or a concrete driveway. You can't have just a piece of dirt. And for sure not going into the winter season, if you're trying to get lumber, and no matter if you're building a house on site or you're bringing in one of our houses, you got to have some kind of access and a road to that place. No matter if it's summertime, wintertime, or not, you've got to have road access in there.
That's very important. We have literally down the road. I have a couple of friends of mine. They have the most solid dirt road in like literally in the summer when it's dry.
Yeah.
One drop of water hits that road and it gets completely destroyed.
Yeah.
Completely destroyed. So when we built their home, we had to make sure that we built it to when it was a dry season.
Yeah.
I actually delivered his home, and then his mom had a second home. His mom's home, when we delivered that was wet.
Yeah.
We
I
broke
remember
a
that.
culvert.
Yeah.
So many things went wrong just because, literally, same property.
Yeah.
One was dry, one was wet. So it was bad.
Yeah, it got super wet. We have a question from Beth. She said, great, only 1 hour from the Arkansas border. So Beth, you're super close to the Arkansas border. Very good chance that we could help you out, depending on how serious you are in the home buying process. And really what I tell people that are out of state, come check us out in DeKalb. Like, go search us on the web. If you've been following us along, go search us, but come do a tour. And I can probably, if it's only in 1 hour, I can probably get you in.
And the best thing about that, just because you're watching this live, everything's completely free. Just come in, say that you watch this on live. We're going to get you all squared away, some soda, cinnamon rolls, water, everything
Absolutely.
you need. And we're going to go ahead and tour the whole facility, show you the building process from something that's like this to something that is 100% completely done, whether it's a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, or 3 bedrooms.
Yeah, absolutely. For you guys that are just joining us live, we are in our Saddlebrook facility here in DeKalb, Texas, where we build all the homes. We decided to do this podcast as live outside in the factory to show you guys what is really, so in the background, I'm looking live myself. You can actually see a home, which is that home right there. That is getting prepared to do the spray foam insulation, electrical, the plumbing, everything underneath. That one's actually getting prepared to get all that stuff.
Real quick. How much insulation goes in that home?
A lot of spray foam insulation. So 2 inches of spray foam insulation, which creates 3 to 4 different things. I did a topic on YouTube about the spray foam. So make sure to go subscribe to our YouTube, Saddlebrook Live. Watch the video that I did about our new update that we did on all of our homes, which is adding a 2-inch spray foam insulation to all of them, because it does 4 things. Make sure to go watch that YouTube. And I'll have my team, go to YouTube, drop that link inside the comments so people that are watching can do that right now.
Yes, absolutely amazing. It's super cool to know that there is a lot of people just like you guys doing your research in the back end, making sure that everything we're talking about is not just fluff, right? And a lot of people, we did a live about this, and you did that YouTube video. It was like, hey, I actually now know that spray foam is actually the best type of insulation there's out there right now.
Right.
Why is that?
I mean, spray foam, number one, it creates a moisture barrier for mold resistance and all that. That's number one. Number 2 is a closed cell. There's a difference between closed cell, open cell spray foam, bad insulation, the pink insulation. All you guys know at Home Depot, you've got the fiberglass, the pink stuff, real itchy stuff. You got all these different things, but our homes move around. So the biggest thing it does is structure. We did a test, and it increases the strength. It strengthens it by 200% by only applying it to our homes.
Bro,
What does that do? I mean, yeah, it's crazy.
It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
I had a customer that came in he's in close to, where's that, hurricane, Katrina hurricane.
Yeah.
Where's that area?
Louisiana, down in Shreveport, Baton Rouge, New Orleans.
New Orleans,
Yeah.
yeah. And he was telling me, he was actually educating me more on the spray foam insulation.
Yeah.
And he was telling me of one of his neighbors, he had a shop. And I think it was like a 40 by 80 shop. Half of it was his house and half of it was a shop. Well, his house, he insulated with that pink stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a normal house. The other side of the shop, literally open space, was very big into cars. So he spray foam insulated his shop, not the house, his shop. And when all of the hurricane stuff happened and it was very bad out there, his home where he actually lived completely destroyed.
And then his shop.
And his shop was intact.
Right.
He said the
It's good
only
spray
biggest
foam.
difference on both things was the spray
Right.
foam or the insulation type there was. And I was like, no way. He's like, let me go back. He literally went back on Facebook and he was showing me pictures.
Wow.
I didn't even know that it was that strong.
Yeah. That just does so much for your HVAC, like when you're trying to heat and cool it, because it keeps air in, and it just does a lot. Like spray foam. Make sure to watch that. We dropped that in the comments. Let's get back to the land preparation. What happens during Saddlebrook, a site walk, and a land evaluation visit? A lot of people ask, what has really happened? Like when you purchase a home, when we come out there, we really do an evaluation and assessment of how we're going to get the home in, all the different things that we can do. We actually offer the home itself. We offer your foundation, your driveway, your septic tanks, your water connection, your sewer connections. What else do we offer? Porches, skirting, brick skirting, metal skirting, all these things that we offer in our home building packages. We really go over all your different options depending on what you want to do, versus what you want us to do.
Yes, and that's what happens during the site walk. That's when we're doing the site walk here, but the other one was the evaluation on your land.
Okay, what happens here? Okay,
Yeah.
You can walk them through that process when they come up, what they can expect when they walk in.
Yeah, absolutely. So when you guys come in, the very first thing we like to do is sit down, literally like we're having a conversation, and we do what's called a needs analysis. So we understand where you're at. Are you looking to finance? Are you looking to buy cash? Where is your property located? What type of home are you looking for? Are you looking for something with 300 square feet? Or are you looking for something 1,200 square feet? What type of person are you? Do you like wood? Do you want something that looks like a cabin? Do you want something that feels like a residential home? So we asked a lot of different questions. By the way, there's going to be a link that we're being dropping there where you guys can actually schedule a facility tour, right? And we're going to do this whole process. Then the next thing that happens is the most cool thing. We kind of have an idea at this point what you're looking for, right? And as you can see, we have a home that we literally have a 384 square foot home right there.
Yeah.
And we got two 1,200 square foot homes right now. And we have like another 20 different homes that we could walk through. We literally have 1,200 square foot homes that are 1 bedrooms or 3 bedrooms. So it just depends what exactly you're looking for. When that happens, we walk around the whole thing. We come back to the drawing board, like we said, and we start writing everything down, and we create, let's say, a sketch of what your perfect ideal floor plan looks like. That is being sent to an engineer. Engineer makes sure that every measurement is accurate, and then we choose everything. Your color options, your flooring, what kind of roof colors you want.
Yeah.
Do you want a 4-foot shower, 5-foot? Do you want a stand-up shower? Do you want a tub shower? All of the cool, interesting points. We go over everything. And then you get a quote, right? We give you an exact, precise number to what you're looking for, and then that's when we explore, are you looking to do financing or are you looking to pay cash?
Right.
Depending on that situation, the financing opens a whole new kind of worms, right? But it's more complicated. It's more simple than what it sounds like. It sounds like it's a complicated process, but we help you eliminate all of that. Literally, we have people we are working with. Literally, we are the middleman. We are doing the hard work for you guys, making sure that everything goes easy. I have customers. I think that's probably one of the biggest reasons we have scaled so fast, because we have so many customers that says, I want no headaches anymore.
Right.
Literally, I don't want to have a
Yeah.
headache. What can we do? Literally, I have people sign the dotted line, and I give them keys, ready for their home to live in. Right? We do their concrete, we do their skirting, we do their hookups, we do porches, decks, everything from A to Z. With that being said, a great question that we always get asked is time frames. What does that time frame look like? Anywhere from 3 months to 6 months is our average of what we're doing, and I'm talking about from the day that we sign the dotted line to the day you're living in your home.
Right.
Right? Do you have any good stories for us today?
I mean, everything that we just hit on, based on the floor plan, your consultation that when you come in, what to really expect when you come here to our facility. And then we have a team that is waiting for you to get here. Boom, they bring you out back. We're not, the interesting part, for sure you guys that are watching live that have never been here, we probably do 30 tours a week And the interesting part is when people actually walk in, how clean our facility is, how everything is moving so fast, and everything that, like, how young our company is, which is awesome. But we help you with everything. We help you from the design to the picking out the little details of, hey, what kind of cabinet do I want in my bathroom? Do I want a double sink vanity or do I want a single? Down to land, what do I need to do on my land? Do I need to cut this tree down? To financing, hey, am I paying cash or do I do financing? Do I take a HELOC out on my home? We help you with all that. Then with the build process, we don't just show you pictures of what all happens. We bring you back and we explain. As you can see right behind me, we're looking at a floor right there. We show you how the whole home process starts, how the walls get built, how the electrical starts, how the plumbing gets started, how we start putting the walls on the inside, how we spray foam insulate. You can watch literally the whole stage of our homes. That's the cool part. And then we go back in, we pick out your whole colors. Then you look at timelines. You get to meet the whole team. You don't just meet one person. You get to meet the whole team of really what goes on here at Saddlebrook, which is the cool part. I mean, we have tons of stories, and the cool part is we're putting those now out on YouTube, and we're bringing our guests on these podcasts to share their stories, because I want these stories to be real, of the impact that it's making in families, the tears that it brings to people that they've either been able to buy a home now. This is their first time they've been able to buy a home. They got moved closer to family. They've gotten out of debt. Like, all these stories that are the cool things that are happening, which is why I want to bring the live people here. So I'm super excited. I love these Q&As. Mason, do we have any questions?
Yes, there was one that asked about earlier if you do pellet or wood burning fireplaces.
We don't. Well, we're doing gas. We do gas and electric fireplaces. We do offer that. We just actually started offering that 30 days ago because so many people were asking.
Yes, honestly, a lot of people are going with those electrical ones. They look so
more
nice,
efficient
and
more modern. Yeah,
and they actually put out heat. So
yeah,
that's pretty cool.
We also had a question that said, someone says, I want a home but can't afford a regular size home. So,
okay, the question I would ask is, what does your budget look like? Hopefully you could answer that. But right now, one of the biggest things that I think it's the most important thing that is happening in the world, not only in our industry but in the world, is the home median prices for homes right now is about $350,000 anywhere you go. And we're doing some research because we want to understand your guys' perspective, not only our perspective as builders, right? So what is actually happening in America? And it said that 85% of people cannot afford a home over $350,000, which is the median.
Yeah.
Crazy. Anyways, I tell you all that because you can literally get into a 1,200 square foot home, all included, from raw land to an actual home, with less than $250,000. Would you say that?
100%. Yeah. That's where we're bringing it back to the industry, where we're making it possible for the American dream to be alive again. I'm gonna preach that till people actually get it, that you can get in a home. It is smarter for you to. There was a video that came out. I'm not gonna give a name because some of you might not like him, but it was the truth that was coming out, that interest rates are gonna keep coming down, which is gonna drive home prices up, which is gonna push the middle class out of being able to purchase a home, which is the reason we started this company, is for you to be able to purchase a home, to make the home buying process simple again, to make the home buying process affordable to where you can actually buy a home to where it's under $250,000, for you to be able to have ownership and not renting, which, if you've read any books, America, the world is trying to get you to a rental community, which you will never own anything. And if you never own anything, you'll never get to be able to have ownership of your life. And if you're not trying to get to that point, you might not be able to. But I know when I was growing up as a kid, I've always wanted to own a home. That is the American dream, is to own your own home, to have 2-car garage, to have that stuff in the garage, to have a boat, to be able to take your family out. You got 4 or 5 kids. That is the American dream. The American dream needs to be brought back alive. And it's people like our company, and there's companies out there that are doing the same thing, that are making it possible for you guys to be able to buy a home, to put on a piece of property, to live a quality of life, and not have to go to work and 80% of your check be going to a mortgage payment, a rental payment, because I guarantee most of you know what is the rental market done, and we're getting into I like politics because I do a lot of research. Because if you want to know anything about where everything is at, go do research.
Yeah.
Go to YouTube, do research. Everything about this comes down to what we do every single day. Is we do research so we can know 6 months out ahead where the world's going, where the economy's going, and how we can bring the American dream back to life. That is what we do every day, and that's my mission is for us at Saddlebrook is to bring the home market to where you can put a home on your land. You can either live in it or you can rent it out. It's simple. You can live in it or you can move out, and then it's a real good starter home as well for a lot of people out there that want a starter home. It's very good. So,
yes. With that being said, I love what you said. We're moving into rental communities, and it's very true. We're seeing it now. We have customers that are building communities, and they're doing it because they're seeing the need of it. Literally, there's people no longer want to live in apartment complexes, crammed up, one on top of each other. They want their own space. However, they can't afford going and renting a $3,000, $4,000 home a month that they're renting, right? We have a customer that is doing 67 of these homes, and he's doing it at a way more affordable price, but he's renting them out,
right.
you know? And he has a very big demand. As we're building them, they're literally on a waiting list.
Right,
It's
100%.
crazy.
That's why the beginning of the year, I've got a super exciting. The last live that I came out, I was sharing a little bit some secrets about it. We're coming out with a new product that's going to hit the line January 1st. This home, I keep giving secrets every time because I literally want to tell you guys, and I want to make that update. But we're bringing out this product that's going to be revolutionary to our industry. That's going to change the name of the game. It's going to change everything, and it's going to make the home buying process so much easier, so much more affordable. And it's going to be able to put you and your family. If you have 2 kids, 3 kids, you're going to be able to buy this home. But it's not going to break the bank, I promise you. But that's going to be coming out January 1st, so make sure you follow the page. If you guys are just joining us live, make sure to follow us, send it to your friends. That's a super cool process. But come see us in DeKalb. Come see us at the factory. Come see what we're all about. So what we're doing with the rental communities, what we're doing with the investors. I love my investors. I love the investors that come in. And that's what we're doing too, is if you guys would want to live in a Saddlebrook community, which is going to be next, that's not the big secret. We're already doing that. If you want to live in a Saddlebrook community, we're building that out right now, which is going to be open to the public once it's built out. You're going to be able to, if you don't want one of my homes, or you can't afford one of my homes, you're going to be able to live in one of the homes and get the same experience, that tiny home feeling. Because we're going to be building it out for the 55 and older communities to where you really get that community feel, but you get a very quality home, but you get that quality, you get that family feel, which is super cool.
Just bring back peace of mind, right?
Peace of mind, 100%.
Peace of mind that you have a high quality home. Peace of mind that you don't have to pay as much.
Yeah.
You know, so many different things that come and play with it. And I get super excited about this topic because I just see the outcome it gives when customers come out here and be like, hey, I sold my house and I sold my mortgage, basically, right?
Yeah.
I took out the equity, bought my home. Now I don't have a car payment. I don't have a house payment. I literally get to save more money.
100%.
And a lot of people are going to that retirement age where they're not getting a paycheck anymore.
Right.
They can't afford to have more.
No, it's just, I think it's the stress, the people that we're talking about, you talk about stories and what the people are saying is, like, do you want to work every single day in order just to make a mortgage payment? Or do you want to, if you're 55 or 60 years old and you've owned a home, you've got a lot of equity in your home and you're tired, like you want to live closer to your family or whatever, you have so much equity, you can go buy something and pay cash for it. But at some point, how long do you want to work for a house that you got to pay $350 or $400K for, but you got to, 50% of your paycheck goes to that house? How long do you want to actually work to just pay that off? Or what if there's a home that you can buy that you don't have to worry about the payments? You don't have to worry about the bank coming and getting your house. How much peace of mind would that give you? A lot.
On the other hand, this comes to our next point, is can you finance? If you're a starter, let's say you have a big hefty down payment, but you still need to put some on finance, can you finance a modular home like ours? Yes, the question is yes. And the reason for that is because once it's put on a piece of property and it's anchored down, it's considered real
Yes.
property,
100%.
right?
100%.
So that was one of the questions that says,
We just had a live, we had a home get delivered for you guys. You can't see this, but a customer, it was actually from one of our home experts, Travis, give it up to Big T. This was Miss Roberts' Home Sweet Home. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to build my first tiny home. Working with Saddlebrook Life has been an absolute dream, and I couldn't be more thankful for their entire team, making sure everything was perfect. A huge thank you to my parents for doing this on their land and supporting me along the way. We still have to finish the rest of it, but I'm so excited it's finally here. This was a very young person that moved out of an apartment and moved into this home, and she now, I'm not sure, I'm not going to give an age because I don't know how old she was, but very young. But now she gets the chance of home ownership. This is what it's all about. This is the American dream. We're bringing it back alive, real stories, but we want you guys to come check it out for real of everything that's happening on the back. Go to our Saddlebrook Life page, and you can see all the updates on there. I just seen this on my Facebook.
So-
I had to come out there and tell you guys because I love these stories. Zeke, this is what it's all about.
100%.
This is where we can make other dreams come true. Not about how many homes we can build. How many dreams can we make come true where we can make the home buying process easy, simple, and affordable again. Which, and a lot of people say, hey, I can't afford a Saddlebrook home. I am not the cheapest in the market. I am Kyler, and I'm the owner of Saddlebrook. We're not the cheapest in the home, but I guarantee we're building an affordable product that's gonna last a lifetime. Because a lot of people will go, and then we can get back to this question. A lot of people will go and they will shop for a price. They'll say, well, my upfront cost is $60,000. Your home is $80,000, or your home is $150,000. The other person's $120,000. My home is going to last 40, 50, 60, 70 years long because I know what I'm building my products with. Their home might last 10 years. You never know. So we can get back to the question. Then we're going to.
That's a great way to explain it. And the way I like to
Upfront
explain
costs.
it, yes, the way I like to explain things, guys, it's a little bit even simpler. Where do you prefer shopping? Do you prefer shopping at Dollar Tree, or would you want to go to Best Buy? Right? You could buy a charger in both places. You could buy a cable for your phone in both places. But be real. Be real with yourself. Is a cable from Dollar Tree gonna last you forever?
Probably not. Then you have to buy a couple of
You'll
them.
probably have to buy one every week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
If
then
if
finally
something
you say,
happens.
you know what? I'm screw this. I'm just gonna go to Best Buy and buy a good one. Well, now you actually spend more money trying to be cheap.
100%.
And it's kind of the same thing. Instead of doing a cable, now we're talking about a house.
100%.
But there's homes out there that are literally built very, very cheap, but very cheaply made.
Right.
So they're meant to break, you know.
100%.
And we don't have nothing against that. I think there's a market for everything, and there's people for everything, right?
100%.
However, we're here because we truly believe that quality is everything.
100%. I love it.
Yes. Going down to the next question, it says, can I combine land and home financing into one loan?
The question is yes. It just depends on if you owe money on that loan. If you owe money on that land, or if you have another lien on there, we're gonna have to do a we're gonna have to pay off that loan inside of that home. It gets a little bit more tricky. It's very doable. So we just have to look and see how much equity you have in there. If that happens and you don't have any equity in your land, you're gonna have to come up with a down payment. If you own your land and you might owe $10,000, but it's worth $100,000, now we're talking. Now you got something. So,
Yes. And guys, that sounds very, very complicated. It is not complicated once we get the ball rolling. Once we get the process started. We got another question there, Mason.
Yeah, do you guys finish the inside out?
Yes.
Talk about the whole process because I don't think, because on our website, I don't think we advertise, like we show like everything we actually do. 95% of our homes are finished out completely. But tell them about the whole process, like what all we can actually do, like the cabin shell, the 75%, all that.
So we like to break it down in different categories. Category number one would be a shell. Shell, think about it as being the four walls,
In
the
the dry.
windows. Well,
Roof.
a shell is just bare, right? Literally just the outside
Sure.
wall, exterior walls, then the windows, your roof, and that is it. Now you have the opportunity to come in and do the rest. The next option would be a 75% complete. What a 75% complete has is going to be your shell with interior framing, electrical, plumbing, and sprayed foam insulation. And then you take it home and you could do the rest, which would be your flooring, your walls, all of that good stuff. And then our last option is a fully finished out home, which would be literally 100% done. Literally just to come in and live in it, right? And then the last option would be an exclusive all package, all included, and that's turning in raw land to an actual livable place, which we come in, we do concrete, we do your septic, we do your connections of the home, your underpinning, which is your skirting underneath, your porches, your skirt, absolutely everything. We've had homes where we actually done even the driveway,
some land clearing. We just handled everything.
Everything. So everything is doable. We're a one-stop shop. If you want it that way, if you want to do work yourself, DIY projects are very, very big for us. We had customers that literally bare shells. And matter of fact, you guys will be seeing videos posted of 2 of our customers that started with the bare shell, and they have finished them themselves, and they're absolutely amazing. And we're looking for more stories like this, guys. So, by the way, if you are looking to buy a home and want to go through a process, and you let us document the whole process from the day you come in to just do a factory tour to the day it gets delivered, we're more than welcome to do that for you guys. And that's completely included. That's on our penny. We want to make sure we have more stories out there that we're showing people what is happening nowadays, you know? So if that's
it's like your own reality show.
Literally.
Yeah.
We're gonna turn this into a reality show. Help show everything.
We're putting that out in the universe. We're gonna have Saddlebrook is gonna have its own reality show.
By the way, if you're part of a reality show, let us know. We are all about it.
Yes, and if Home Depot is watching this, Home Depot, I want a brand deal with you guys. So because we use a lot of team. Can you tag Home Depot in this in the description of all of our lives? Because if you guys want any lumber, any like all of our saws, everything we do comes from Home Depot. And if you guys are, this is a little hack that I want to show you guys. If you guys are buying a shell from us, if you go to Home Depot, you can sign up as a pro contractor, as a pro. It's not a genius to do this. And you can turn in bids. They will bid on all the lumber that you use on the inside. That's just a little hack for you guys that are buying a shell and you want to go buy. This is even little stuff that you want to buy for your lawn. There's stuff that not even to do with a home. If you go and you sign up as a Home Depot pro, you can get discounts that other people that just walk in and check out don't want to be a checkout person. Go sign up to be pro, and you can save a lot of money that way. But team, go ahead and tag Home Depot. We use Home Depot for a lot of our lumber. We use it for all of our tools that we use, our house wrap that goes on these. A lot of things that we do comes from Home Depot.
Yes. And that's not a sponsored ad yet.
Yeah.
Home Depot, we're waiting for you guys. No, awesome. Once again, we do have another question out here.
Yeah, so somebody was asking how much is a shell as well as how much is a 16 by 60 completed?
16 by 60 complete. So really, you're going to be looking at a shell at 40 to 50 bucks a square foot, where a finished out, you're going to be at 150 bucks a square foot. So a shell 16, but I didn't hear what size shell you wanted. You're probably around 35 to 40,000 for the shell, and then you're going to be probably 16 by 60,000 square feet, probably 150 to 160,000 just for the home itself. And then if you want to add any add-ons, anything like that, of course that's going to be extra. But that really is a ballpark answer to
Yes. You're going to have a link down below where you can actually go and get a consultation with one of our home experts. That could be one of us. And we will actually go down and break that down and explain everything that it comes with, and then the different options. Because obviously a finished home, it does range, like Kyler said, anywhere from, I want to say we start at about $130 a square foot to about $200 a square foot, depending on what goes in it. Do you want appliances? Do you not want appliances? Do you want a wood interior? Do you want a smart panel interior? So there's many different options, and we'll discuss that on a home consultation, whether that's online, whether that's here in person. We'll definitely give you a precise number.
Yes. I went and commented the Home Depot sponsors.
Let's go. Question that says, what makes the Saddlebrook construction process different than traditional builds?
So just this will be very visual for you guys. Traditional build versus building here in a factory is tomorrow it's supposed to rain. all of my materials, what you guys can't see is if I turn my camera right now this way, you would see all my materials. None of our materials get wet during the whole build process. Everything gets built inside versus, and it gets the same qualities and the same things that happen on a site build, but it's all protected. That's just one of them.
And I would argue too, something that is very, very big and people don't talk about is quality control.
Yes.
Site builds. I know we have a lot of contractors. Guys, actually comment down below how many times you get quality checked,
Yes.
right? Probably the only one doing quality check would be the owner, and that's because their reputation, the company reputation is on the line. Other than that, there's probably not a quality check. When you're in an environment just like this, we have to quality check every single stage. We don't have 5 people working for us. We have about 80 people working out here in the factory, meaning everybody has to go through an inspection period, right? Every stage of the
Yes.
home goes through an inspection period. It literally, if they do spray foam insulation and it's 1.25 inches, there's someone checking that.
Yes.
And we will have to add
Every stage.
up to 2-inch of spray foam insulation. I come from the construction side
Yeah.
myself, and I know there's things that it's like, hey, hurry up and cover up so people don't see what you're
Yes.
doing. That does not happen here.
Perfect. We're gonna take one more question, and then we're gonna get this thing finished up. And for you guys that have just joined us, or you're watching this video later, we do this once a week. So if you have questions, you can comment in there, and our team will give those to us for the next week's Q&As.
Yes. Something very big to touch on that real quick, Color, is we did a live last week. We probably had about 20, 25 people live. And then after the fact, we had about 3,000 views. So I know for the fact that there's people watching this view on a repeat. If that is you and you want to be live, comment down below and we will send you the direct link to our Zoom account that happens reoccurring, and that way you will get updates and make sure you don't forget. Also, you just can come every Thursday, 6 o'clock. We have made it a standard. Every single Thursday, 6 o'clock, we'll be here. Bring your answers. If you come in through Zoom, you can actually ask us directly.
Love it.
Go ahead.
Do they all come with mini splits?
Yes, they come with 12,000 BTU mini splits. We offer the mini split itself comes with a 3-year warranty, and then we have a lifetime warranty on those. But yes, they do come with like a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. We'll get 4 mini splits on the house. We put one in every bedroom, and then we put one in the living room as well. If you're cooking, anything like that, that's probably a lot. That's overkill. But we want to make sure, you know, hey, and you don't have to run all 4 of them. But every room is room controlled by each mini split. That's
Yes.
the cool part.
It's super awesome. I mean, I live in one of these houses myself.
Yeah.
I live in an 18 by 60, 1,080 square foot house. It's a 3 bedrooms
2-bath.
and 2 baths. I have 1 mini split in each bedroom, and I have one in the living room. So I have a total of 4. I was doing my research. Do your research yourself. But each mini split covers about 500 square feet. With that being said, I have 2 extra mini splits that I don't use. I literally
Right.
don't use them because I don't want to be overusing them. However, I had a situation with my mother-in-law coming in, and she was in, I don't know what they call it, but she was feeling hot and then cold, hot and cold. She literally lived in one of the rooms, and she was changing that mini split left and right. And the other side, I have it at 70 degrees, and it doesn't change, you know? So
Yeah.
you have that option.
Yeah.
Can we custom design a floor plan?
Can we custom
Yes.
design a floor plan? Absolutely, yes. I think that's the beauty of everything. And matter of fact, I am interested to do a custom design on a live. What about that?
Hey, you could do it live. Trace could come on and actually build one out with the customer.
Hey.
Yeah, well actually, let us on the back end figure out how to do that. Then we're gonna do a live. We're gonna go on live and show you guys how we do the whole process, how we do a live floor plan, so you guys can see. And then we're gonna post it on our YouTube. If you haven't followed us on our YouTube, follow us on there, because we put every video that we do, we put on our YouTube or somewhere on the social media, and you're gonna be able to watch that on repeat.
Yes, I absolutely love that. So
Yep,
we
I
are.
love that. That's a great question.
Who wants to actually design a floor plan? This live is going to be out. Make sure that you tell us it's you. If you want, we're going to do something cool about it.
Yeah.
We could bring.
That's a
out this-
great idea.
Yeah.
I love that they brought that up. I want to do that for you guys. Is we're gonna offer one of our team members, floor plan specialist, to come on live to help you design your floor plan, and it's gonna be totally free.
Love it, love it. Last question. What happens during the delivery process and the setup process on your property?
So what's happening during that day, which is an awesome day? Everybody's excited. I got my house coming. And you're gonna be reached out to by our logistics team. which you've been scheduled probably for a week now. Once we get on the property, you're going to be met by a couple different people that are delivery specialists. You're going to have the what we call the head honcho, the head boss. That's going to come shake your hand. He's going to walk you around, see how the whole process is going. Then we ask our customers, our clients, to step back at least 1,000 feet to make sure that they're at a safe distance. And we'll bring the house in. We'll make sure it's on the proper foundation. We'll tie it in, block it up, and then we'll do a check with you to make sure everything went good. A lot of times, things that happen along that, if you buy that 1,200 square foot home, sometimes if you didn't trim down your trees, we hit a little bit of the metal. It might bend it a little bit. That'll be fixed, even though you should have probably trimmed it. No, I'm just joking. I'm totally joking. Once that happens, then it's a simple process. But did we do a video on YouTube about our delivery process? I think we did.
Yes, we did. However,
Okay.
we are
To
pulling
go
out
more into
videos.
details.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're going to be in a lot of details. I know there's a video where it's showing you where they're actually anchoring it down. They're bringing in the home, and it's crazy when you see it, because if you haven't seen it, you got to go watch it. But anyways, the home comes in a platform, and the platform raises like 12 feet, slides down the home.
Yeah.
It's super cool to watch, and it's super interesting.
Yeah.
We'll probably do some more lives on there. We'll have one of our guys go out there and do a live, so you guys can all check it out.
Yeah. Awesome. I think that wraps it up for today's episode. We got one more question.
One more question. What are the price points for a single or 2-bedroom, 1-bath?
It's 2-bedroom, 1 bath. Just to give you a ballpark. Don't hold me to this, because like I said, when you bring a floor plan, you design the whole thing. Your 2-bedroom, 1 baths are going to start around your $85,000 marks.
Yes. And it varies, guys. Once again, it varies. Prices very, 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 variants. Everything depends on what you're looking for. Go ahead and hit the link that we're putting down in the comments, and you could do your consultation with one of our home experts, and they will tell you what you're, everything. They'll go through A through Z and give you a price at the very end.
Good?
Awesome. Guys, well, we really appreciate it. Kyler, close us out.
Thank you guys for watching this episode. And if you guys want to, make sure to go follow all of our social medias and hit that little, the bell, whatever they call that thing, because it notifies you when we go live, when we do anything, when we bring out updates. Make sure to be following us, because January 1st, we're coming out with something. It's going to be pretty awesome. You're not going to want to miss it. But again, thank you guys for watching. We love you guys. Peace out, Saddlebrook family.
Yes. See you on the next one.
All 3 of those are good. That's so some